Hello, everyone. We are going to start the second session. Among us, we have Dr. V. Agarla, Professor and Associate Head of Research and Development, New Horizon College of Engineering, Bengaluru, to deliver a talk on IP identification, converting research project works into patents. Dr. Agarla, working as an professor and associate head of R&D. Also, she worked in 5 different institutes and she has been acted different roles like head of the department and innovation and entrepreneurship head. She has completed BE from Perrier University, ME from Anna University, and received PhD in electrical engineering from Anna University. She has around 19 years of teaching and research experience. Her areas of specialization include power electronics, VLSI design, biomedical and control system. She has published 21 research papers in SCI and Scopus Index journals. She has 2 Indian granted patents and 15 Indian patents and designs filed and published. Dr. V. Agalla has undergone offline training and got certified as Innovation Ambassador from MOE Gov of India in 2019. Also completed an advanced level certification training in 2021. She has head of IIC and nodal officer during 2020 to 25th February 2022. Coordinated various innovation activities at college level and invited around 35 speakers with her own support. She has conducted various workshops on design thinking, IPR, patent drafting, and filling to faculty and students. She served as resource persons for various colleges in all India level. She mentors and the students teams to participate in various competitions and produce 6 entrepreneurs. She supported 412 startup initiation from the year 2021 to February 2022. She received many awards like Best IIC Faculty Award during 2020-21, Appreciation Award during 2019-20, Best Volunteer of Innovation Award from AICTE towards NIC 2020, Best Teacher and Best Role Model Award during 2011-12. And also she received Best Researcher Award as well as Best Paper Award from ISTE 14th Annual Convention. Now I'd like to request Dr. V. Agalla to address the gathering in blended mode.
Thank you everyone for inviting me and delivering the talk related to the IPR and also how do we convert the patent, the research projects into an patent. It's my immense pleasure to address the gathering and also the information about what is the secret which is inclined with the project to be converted into an patent. So that I'm going to share with you all. Papa. Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So, I would like to share my screen. You just look into that. Is my screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you, Professor. So before going to start a session, initially we need to be discuss a few things. The few things discussions which will be asking a questions always. So the question which will it will be start with what is the difference between an idea and innovation? Is any answer from you all? Those who are in online or offline can answer for this question. It will be interesting because post lunch definitely it could have be an sleepy mode.
Yes, ma'am. I think idea is like we just have the idea, but we have not implemented it in form of a product. Innovation, I think the idea has to be something new.
Okay. So I think many of them is given a right answer for this. So ideas, we cannot say all the ideas should be an innovation. Something should be a novel, then only we are going to call it should be an innovation. So what I am going to insist with this question is, all the ideas are not under the innovation. They are not at all going to patent their idea. So what we need to do, we have to be do it from the beginning level. We need to be convert into an novelty. So the difference between ideas, it should be novel and nowhere specifically mentioned in any kind of a features previously available with the inputs. So you have to be always compare the sufficient details which is already disclosed by an ex-inventor or not. So the idea, we can call it as an invention, but if it is implemented, at least one user should be used at the end. So the next question, it will be connect with that one. Is all the ideas are patented or copyrighted? So definitely the answer will be the no, because all the ideas are, it should be in your imagination, but some of them only converted the ideas into one patent and the real-time product, and we are using many cases. So I think in this all many of the people are, you are using a mobile phone, and also so many the wearings and the books, different designs of notes, pen and the bags, and different designs of shoes. So all should be an example of inventions. So invention, when it will come into the real case study, means it should be implemented at least to the one user can give a feedback, then only the ideas we can call into an innovation. So then what we are going to be add on with the additional inputs with the same idea, the idea should contains a novel features, the novel feature only we are going to be convert into a patent. So then so what we are going to be make it with the conversion of the feature means, we need to be know about invention disclosure form. So before disclosing any inputs to your faculty members or the team members or the team leader or any outside person inside the world, then you should go along with an invention disclosure form. So what is the invention disclosure form and what are the inputs has to be included with the invention disclosure form, that we are going to see one by one. So with this question, so we have to be go for the property, the aspects of property, all. So everybody's are having to buy a land. So if we buy a land, what is the outcome? Either we can resell the land, or we are going to be build a house. So these are the two possible outputs from the land. So this is called a property. So in this property, the customers, they have to be either sell for the higher value or we have to build a house. So with this one, we have to be get the money what we are invested for the property. Otherwise, it should be useless. So first you understand what is exactly the property it means, whether we are owning the property or we are selling the property or using the property, or business, a kind of a business we are making into the property. So these are the three intelligent techniques are hiding inside the property itself. So we must to know about what is the types of property and how we are going to use the property. So then coming to today's session, so today's session is intellectual property. So intellectual properties are come under which type of a property, that we are going to discuss one by one. So the input is property, either we can use or sell or manufacture. These are the branding. Simply we can take it as a branding or a marketing. That is the last one. So these are the three outcome we are going to get it from the property. So are we need to protect those property or not? So definitely, because if you're buying a land, the legal inputs are there. The legal inputs in the terms of papers. So papers you are going to make with the conditions and the bonding between the X person to you. So these are all inputs will be there. Without that paper, you're unable to buy a land. So these are the property informations which we have. And connectivity with this slide, so we can move on to the types of intellectual property. So generally the intellectual properties, before going to proceed for the intellectual property, general property types are two. So one is the tangible property, the other one is the intangible property. So tangible property in the sense, you have to see there will be a physical existence. There will be a physical existence. Just a minute. Yeah, sorry guys. There will be a physical property, and then the physical properties are the two types. One is tangible, then second one is the intangible. So you may ask the questions are what is tangible and intangible. So the answers are the below points. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ma'am,
So
your PPT is not in the sharing mode.
wait a minute. Is my screen is visible to everyone?
Ma'am, now it is okay.
Yeah, thank you. So here we are discussing about the types of property. The types of properties are generally it is a tangible and intangible. So tangible properties are we can liquidate. That example is which I have shown in the previous slide. The previous slide it is explained about the land. You can see here the land is your property. Either we are going to sell it to someone with a higher value, or we are going to use it for our own purpose, or we can make some kind of an shops and to get the benefits from the shops as a rent, and that will be called as marketing of your property. So these are the three things are there. So today your property is with you if you are owning, or if some of the years you wanted to sell your property with higher value, means it will be owned by somebody else. So that example of the land we can call it as an tangible. So intangible, all the IP rights are intangible properties, and we cannot able to liquidate these kind of properties. So these kind of properties are the best example which I wanted to tell you as softwares, logo, patents, copyrights, all the textbooks, softwares, logos, and the company name of the company. So all will be an example of the intangible assets. So you can see the examples which I have pasted here in the down: a cash, equipment, machinery, physical plant, property, inventory. All are examples of the tangible, and intangibles are all IP rights, then the softwares, users rights. So these are the examples of the intangible. So we can classify generally the properties into two categories. So all the intellectual properties will come under intangible assets. So by using this intangible assets, what we are going to do it in future? That is the question everybody's you can raise from yourself itself, because Ministry of Education, they initiated so many schemes and so many to the academic institutes. One among the example is Institution Innovation Council. So under the Institution Innovation Council, we need to organize events and seminars, workshop, awareness sessions about IPR. And if we wanted to make a property, definitely the person should have a different creative thinking or an innovative thinking. So those who have an innovative or a creative thinking, then only the people will implement their ideas in the real case studies, that we can see with an examples also. So all the intellectual properties, we are going to see what are they and how we are going to be convert into the normal idea into a product. So we can go with the definition. Intellectual properties are, it's all created by a human. So creation of creative thinking, whoever is having, they are going to build a design or a product or the name of the company or any kind of a text material or any kind of a lyrics works, artistic works, all should be there. So is my screen is visible? Am I going in the flow?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think we wanted to give an hands-on session those who are sitting in the half line. So the one task which I'm going to give it now, if it is online people are joining, you may also do it parallelly with me. Take a paper and pen. Guys, I'm requesting the two members, you please join together and take a paper and pen. I'm seeing you all. I think the session is looks boring. You take a pen and paper. Two members form a team. Those who are sitting in the podium. Okay. Okay. Hope you all ready, right? Shall we do a task? Okay. So I request you all to form a team. The team should contain two members. So one has to be a designer, the other has to be a customer. Just decide who is the customer and who is the designer. It takes a couple of minutes. So one has to be a designer, the other has to be a customer. Okay. Hope you have decided who is the designer and who is the customer now. Then I request the designer, I'm going to assign the task for the designer itself. The first task is you have to be get the inputs from your customer in the 360-degree aspect. So the inputs is the task which I am going to assign for the each team. You have to be make a wallet. So the wallet designer is going to make a wallet alone, but you should not ask the customer to whom they are going to give the product. So ultimate aim is to design a product, but the customer has to be sell or use, or they are going to market the product into the real time. So the inputs which you want from the customer is what kind of a design you want and how it could be. Is it a smaller in size or the size can be varied, or it will be an smart wallet, or they are going to donate it for their parents or a friends or somebody else, that doesn't matter. So you can do the task within 3 minutes. The 3 minutes, don't draw anything in your notebook. You have to be first is discuss with your customer. I am the so and so designer. I am going to make your product, and the product should be going to be available in the next 1 year. So we wanted your inputs for designing a complete wallet should be get ready. So these are the interaction. You are going to introduce yourself first, and you have to get some inputs from the customers what kind of the wallet they want. But still now I am not giving The theme is valid, but not the end product as a valid. Might be your creativity will do some other things also. Yes, guys, you can start discuss and you can just get the inputs from your customer itself. If 2 customers are there, you are lucky and you can get more amount of input from the 2 customer, but you have to be satisfied the customer needs. So those who are in online, you can do it alone, but doing this task, don't do the reference by using a mobile. So it is a simple kind of a wallet, right? So what is there in your customer mind, you have to be extract from their mind itself. Yes, start interacting with you. I think looking good. You people are discussing with your customers and get the inputs. The first task for the 3 minutes, you have to be discussed. And the second task, again, you can in deeper go and discuss and where the loopholes are missing in it and you fulfill. If you wanted some notes, you take a points from the customer. And the third task is you have to be draw a one-line diagram. For drawing an one-line diagram, no need of softwares now, only the pencil and the pen is enough and the paper is enough. Then after task 3 has completed within 5 minutes, these are all you have to be completed within the stipulated time period. So if exceeds, what will happen? The customer will ask a question during the such kind of a time duration. Your design is not built by you, so you are not a good designer. I will go and approach with some other designer. This is what the customer, they will keep it in their mind. I'll simply, they will escape from you. So we wanted to satisfy the customer needs. The example is all the mobile phones. So various kind of mobile phones, day-to-day life we are using it. So add-on features, the difference between Nokia, Samsung, and i3, and so many mobile models are used till date. So everything having an add-on features. Cost is doesn't matter. Yes, I think I request the coordinator, you just go around and you can check the people are extracting the information from the customer and also they are drawing the one-line diagram in their notebook or not. Finally, you have to be decide the name of the wallet. I am giving only the theme, not the product. So you are going to make your product name with the fine-tuned inputs of your customer. Then if your product is get ready, then we are going to go with the patent or go with the trademark or go with the design. So all should be interlinked with the PPT. See, theoretically, if you are seeing, many of them will given more inputs about IPR, and again the repeated points will be there. Once you do the hands-on, then only it will be keeping in your mind. I request the participant, don't use your mobile and don't search any kind of valid designs in the mobile and using a net, because the Google information what you are collected, that is all copyrighted and getting rights from the somebody else. So don't copy anybody's rights to you. You have to be extract from your customer mind. So the time is 12:15. Take a 5 minutes time, interact and start, draw the wallet. Hope you all doing. I think many discussions are there between the customer and then designer. Start designing it. So you can get some inputs from your customers. The customers will need a kind of water bottle type of wallet, or it might be an spoon type of wallet. So you have to be exactly make with the wallet structure as like a spoon or a water bottle. And if they want any gestures, so the gestures has to be given as an input to open the wallet, or might be an IoT operated wallet, or it might be used for an girl kids protection, or it might be used to know about how much money is there inside. So anything with the request of customer. So after finishing the task, I request one among the team has to come forward and explain what kind of a feature you have done, and you explain the design, and you can donate to your customer with the inputs itself. So excellent way of discussions are going on. But don't see the others design. I request the teams, you don't discuss anything to your friends or the other team members what they are going to do it. That means your information sharing will be taken by the other team. So other team inputs will be with you. So that will be come under same ideas written by two team members. That is an infringement issue. Technically, we may call it as an infringement issue. To whom we are going to give the preference, that and all, it is a matter. While we are drafting or designing or making and marketing, everything is very important here. So it is not a fun game, but you should have to be learned through the what is exactly the IP it means. So IP identification is the first task given to me. And the next, your mini projects to be converted into an patent. What is the secret in it? That I am going to add on additional live examples, then live searching, then go with the patent at the end of the day. Is it fine? I request coordinator, you please call one of the team member to give the mic to them. See, whatever the design, I think I'll take you to the childhood only, because when you are started your career with a LKG or a pre-KG or a UKG, then at the time you have to be make it is a structureless design. Maybe in that time also you will do the same. Don't see the structure or a design. What is there with the additional feature is very, very important. Then I request all the customers, you make your product name so example is Coca-Cola. So we don't know exactly what that meant. So the Coca-Cola name was defined by a customer, sorry, the company person. Finally, they go with the branding name is called Coca-Cola. And next, iPhone, the letter I, how it is interacting with the customers, and the name, branding, everything will be included in that. So you make your wallet name. A request coordinator, please call one of the team member and hand over the mic to them. What they have designed, I wanted to just hear from them. Volunteers. Maybe among all the persons, the one has to be at least they tried in a paper model. Maybe they have with their paper model of prototype even. If anybody's have tried with the prototype model, you please show. Come on, guys. Have you all done? At least one team, you please come forward. And what your customer expectation? Are you fulfilled the customer satisfaction that I want? You can hand over the mic to the last desk, sir, because all the innovation and entrepreneurs are sitting on the back. See, at least you can tell the name of your wallet. What is the exact name you have given? So the session which I am giving to all the students of different colleges, and I have listening many kind of a different designs. One is a excellent way the person has done, that is bucket wallet. See the name of the bucket wallet, it is like a fun word, but it should be attracting, and the people, they may think what is there in the bucket wallet.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, my
Sir,
customer.
I would appreciate you for give a big hands to him, because he is a volunteer and he is giving his thoughts. Yes.
Hello, ma'am. According to my customer, he said that he wanted a wallet that will not be lost. So with certain specifications such as it should be made out of leather, it should be lean, small, and have a space range of 3 to 6 cards. So my company, Skybrands, will make a wallet for him that will have a GPS tracker in it so that no matter where he goes with a tap on his phone, he can find his wallet. And according to his other specifications, we'll make the product and give it to him.
Okay, what is the name of your product finally?
Skybrands Wallet X321.
Sky Branch Wallet 321.
Yes, ma'am. X321 Sky Wallet.
Okay, I wanted to ask you whether you are buying a mobile phone. Have you checked any of the mobile phone names or it is too long? Not only for mobile phone. If you are buying a shoe, the shoe manufacturer, they are making with a short form, right? So
Yes,
it should be a catchy word and attracted by the customer, and you think I am a customer. I wanted to buy your wallet. So if the name is so catchy and also the features are showing with the name itself, then I am ready to invest the money. If it is crores also. Okay, you hand over to somebody else. If anybody's are finding and catchy words of the wallet name, I just wanted to listen from you guys. Any other volunteers? And one more thing, when you are doing a design, you should not see a gender. So if it is gender difference is there, and definitely there is no such kind of a designs will come out. So this is many kind of a products. It will be especially made for a female or a girl kids. So many products are there. So you have to be, don't worry about the gender. Gender is not a problem for the designer. This is one input which I wanted to give at the time, because in future, if you wanted to become an entrepreneur or you wanted to start a company, then definitely you should start ideation first. So when it gets idea, when you are thinking different, so they think in different way, finally the name will be in at least lengthy title, it end up with a wallet. Any other team? Okay guys, at least you are supporting to do the activity. With this fun, I wanted to go in deep and also the IPR, how it can be. So just see my screen. Is my screen is visible? I think I have started up to the creation of human mind, right? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so all the creation of the valid design, which I have given a task to you, all the designers and customers, this is all created by you. So you can define the intellectual properties are creation of human mind. It might be an literary work, artistic works, or you can create a kind of a valid symbol for that, or I'm requesting you all to name a product. So names also will be come under IP rights, and the images, what you are designing the wallet, it might be a pen shape or it might be a bucket or any kind of a design if you wanted to use it, so that how it looks different, that will come under designs, and this will be used in the commercial use. So we can see here the types of, next is types of IPR. So with this input, we have to be get to know what is patent, what is design. Then, so the general types of IPR for the decade, it have only the patent, design, trademark, copyright, and geographical indication. So this is the 5: patent, industrial design, trademark, copyright, geographical indication. These all 5 is only available in the market for the past decade. Then nowadays, the Indian government, what they are taught is everything is automation, right? Digitized. So in this digitization,
No, ma'am. Ma'am, I think you are muted. We cannot hear you.
yes. Am I audible? Sorry, my side is signal interruption.
Yes, yes.
So the types of IPR: patent, industrial designs, trademarks, copyright, geographical indication. So all these 5 are there in the past decade. Then nowadays, Indian government has given the rights to the integrated circuit, semiconductor integrated circuit layout designs also we can go for a IP right. So we can shortly call it as SICLDR. Then coming to that, in the digital era, we are eating so many variety of shape and the vegetables, fruits, everything is hybrid. So the hybrid technology of the plant varieties that it is come under separate rights, it will help the farmers to protect their right. Like that, the government has initiated for the plant variety, not for the animals. And coming to that, the last one is traditional knowledge. So totally 7 rights are there. Among the 7 rights, if anything related to our traditional, the example case study which I wanted to share here, turmeric. So turmeric is used for the wounding purpose. But if we use the wounding effect with some other combination, or the turmeric is the origin of an India, means that information should be present there in the traditional knowledge. Like that, many other inputs will be there in the traditional knowledge as a sculpture or the scripts or any paper cuttings, magazines, all the informations will be available on the traditional knowledge. Why means in olden days we don't have any protection of IPR, so all the informations are stored in the scripts. Then we have to be make it into a protection that is copyrighted and it is kept under traditional knowledge. So these are the inputs are there. I request you all to take a note. Patent, what is patent exactly? The meaning in the illiterate, consider a illiterate is asking a question with you all, you should be answerable. So patent is how it works, design is how it looks, and then the trademark, it is a kind of a name or logo. The next is geographical indication. So geographical indication, the examples which I wanted to tell you here, it is an so famous in the silk varieties. We'll take a silk varieties. So the silk varieties are in Tamil Nadu, there is a Kanjipuram silks, and Karnataka, there is a Mysore silks. So many are there. The Mysore is a place producing such kind of a silk variety. So we can call the origin, that locality of the place it have a capability that will call under geographical indication. Then semiconductor later design, I said earlier, it should be in protection of a new integrated circuits. And next is the formula, making of Coca-Cola or a Pepsi, there will be a formula. That formula is not producing to any of the company, so it maintaining a secret. So those secrets are the pandemic situations, that COVID tablets are coming, the ratio of the formulas and everything will be under secret. The secrets will be protected by the trade secrets, not the trademark, not the GI, not the patent, not the design. It should be a trade secret. So these are the IP rights which is there. So patent means how it looks, design means how, patent means how it works, design means how it looks, trademark is a symbol and logo, copyright. So any kind of a valid manual you are creating, that manual is which will be copyrighted. Then if any kind of a electronic circuit design you are used for the same wallet, that will come under semiconductor layout. Then the wallet, if it is an use and throw, or it is a biodegradable material, or the plastics which you made, it is rubber material is exactly from the Kerala or any origin of Delhi, some other sites, then you have to be place the name also. So including the wallet, you can include your locality. So these are the types of IPR. Then for easy understanding point of view, you look my slide. So patent is, it protects your invention. Trademark protects your identifier. You can see here Nike shoes, Coca-Cola, Microsoft, McDonald's, KFC. So all are created a certain kind of a different name. They are not copying one with other. Then industrial designs protect the structure, geographical indication protects the locality. Apart from these five, there is a copyrights, or you wanted to create any new songs, that is the lyrics can be copyrighted. So except the computer programs. So in India, computer programs we cannot able to patent it. So in US it is there. So these are the inputs of the IPR. So the strategies for the patent filed by the countries in the world, you can see here, this was the history which we have taken from 2019, but 2022, India is leading than China. So now the 3 lakh patents are granted in India and in the year of 2020-22. So you can see here, China is the leading country, but majority of this number, all the patented informations are under the case. So it will be an infringement only, but always you take Japan and then US or the Europe, not other countries. So these are the examples you have to be refer the patented information. So then which of the companies or the industries will be filing more number of patents? You can see here the topmost is the academic institutes. So the academic institutes are IITs. So all the IITs are filed a patent, and many things are getting granted. So in 2019, it was on 557. So it was increased nowadays, and Chandigarh University is the next leading academic institute. Then you can see here, you say university 336, TCS, then CSIR, BHEL, and these are the strategies. So now with connecting of these inputs, the Ministry of Education, they are relating the future innovator, entrepreneur, and then the startup founders are always inside the academic institutes. So we are encouraging the academic institutes to go for a filing of more number of patents. So what you have with the wallet, I'm going to do with the hands-on. You can just see further. We are going to continue with the same wallet itself. So you can see it is a mobile design. The working mechanism will be come under patent. The shape of it is a rectangle. You can see it will, the rectangle part we can claim it is a design. The name of the mobile, it will come under logo. It will come under trademark. How to use this mobile, the procedure manual, it will come under copyright. So this is the easiest way to understand the IP. Then, so what is exactly the patent it meant? We'll come into the exact title. So patent is a techno-legal document. That means it have a technological information, but legally approved by the government. So that's why short form we are call it as a techno-legal document, and it have monopolistic rights. So it's look like railways, Microsoft, what it have the rights. So similarly, the patents also having monopolistic rights. It should be territorial in nature, and the idea is nowhere existing in the world. So these are the combination of inputs we may call what is exactly patent. So patent is a techno-legal document. It have monopolistic rights. It should be territorial in nature and nowhere existing in the world. So I gave a task to you all to do a wallet. Similarly, you can compare the interesting patents for the last 5 years. Self-deploying screen protector by Apple company, super drone for online delivery of Amazon, robotic bees for Walmart company, 3D printed plan for Airbus, comfortable wear that adapts to the surrounding is IBM, then interactive book by the Disney. So you can see how the drawing is done from the beginning. So it should be started with a one line diagram, and next to the one line diagram only they are going to be in deeper and re-illustrating the diagram in a three-dimensional view. And if it is really having a feature, they are going to approach with the designer to convert into a realistic model. That realistic model should be sold by the X company. So but branding is Apple, but the inventors are the engineers, the designers, the inputs of the customer. This is what I am giving the task to you all to learn about those things. Then you can see here, this is the super drone, how they made an one line diagram. And you can see this is an block diagram representation of drone. So that is for robotic bees. It is an artificial pollination. They created this. Then coming to that 3D printed plane, you can see here, there will be a cutting by using a 3D printing technology, and they are connecting together, and finally the output will be a plane. Then this is the wearables. So a comfortable wear of a t-shirt or a overcoat that they are adjusting the temperature. It is branded by IBM. Then interactive book. When the kids are touching the book, the image will speak with the kids, like that the Disney has made. So you can see all the inputs of the patented information always starts with the one line diagram. You compare with your one line diagram of wallet, and here also there will be a one line diagram, and then it should be converted and started with the step 1 proof. This is called a prototype model. They are tested with the step 1 and retested with the second stage, third stage. Finally, it come into the output. So these are the stages of product development, and the project developments are there. I think hope you all doing a mini project. So the mini project selection is it based on a team members. So don't assume the team members are from your same group, or he is my friend or she is my friend, like that. You always make a combination of one should have a drawing capability and one should be a technical input person, and the third should be a legal approach. That means smart presenter. You have to be keep one smart presenter among your team, and the fourth one, the very good writing skills. These are the 4 members you have to be form a team of the project. So then only your project output will be useful. Otherwise, simply for name check, you will be complete and you will get a marks. After leaving the college, you forget everything about your project and all. So when you are starting, all the successful startup founders and then entrepreneurs are starting with the idea, and they are not at all investing your money. So you are invested, the time is 5 minutes, and you made a new kind of a design of a wallet. It might be useful for the future, for the deaf and dumb people, or any kind of a protection of the girl kids, that you can society, you can attract your product to. Then similarly for the interactive textbook, when the kids are touching the images, the image will talk to the kids, like that the Disney has attracted. Then coming to that, comfortable wear that adapts to the surrounding. So if you wear this kind of a sweater, you may go anywhere and adjust the temperature. So it should be warm or cool, that depends upon the adjustment of the temperature itself. Then 3D plane, you just look into that. The engineers are made all the designs and they are assembling it. Finally, the trial model is went off. So these are the Amazon. Nowadays they are using selling the buying the product. We are the Amazon is using to deliver the product to the customers or the medicinal purpose. If any medicine is bought by an ex-customer, it is going to be delivered directly. So like that, they invested for creating these kind of a drone. Then robotic bees, this is for artificial pollination. Then coming to this, the very first which I started, it is an invention disclosure form. So what is exactly the invention disclosure form? It means, guys, am I going in the flow? Are you all interested?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your response. So what is the invention disclosure form? So before going to disclose your idea to the designer, you need to go along with the form. That form is called invention disclosure form. It has to be not to disclose the entire information. A few things is needed. The few things which you are going to make it with that. The one is, what is the problem does the invention you are going to solve? That is clear. The statement should be very clear. And the next question is, are your idea is to have a commercial application or not? So if it is yes, then only the designer will start the work. Other, if it is no, there is no use of such kind of a products in the market. So they will, designer will close it. And next is, describe the invention, your invention, how it works properly. That's why I have given a task to us, get the inputs in a 360-degree direction. Then how is your technology is better than the existing one? Existing valid, so many designs are there, but compared to all the valid design, your valid designs are better than the old one. Like that, you have to be prove and add the feature. So all these informations where you are going to be start doing it, that is called prior art search. So in this one, I'll stop my screen now. I will share the other one. So I request all the customers and designers, you can make use of your mobile now and go to the IP India. So I request the designers and customers, use your mobile phone and go to IP India. Then one official website is there. You just click on the official website. Once you click on the official website, you can see in center there will be a comprehensive e-filing and public search will be there. So you click on the public search. Guys, you can see the screen now. Is the IP India screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Yeah. So in this, you can click on the design. So I have given a task to you all to make a valid, right? That I am going to check it with the India level. How many persons are protected the valid design? So not the patent, the valid design itself. So you click on the design. If you click on, it will be open to the subtab. So it looks like this. So what you are going to do, to search the existing information, you don't have all these data. So what you are going to do, you know only the name of the article or the product. So the name of the article, it contains wallet. So I'm going to type a wallet. You consider here, there is a logical operator and means we are going to add one more keyword with it, but I'll stop with only one. So select the name of the article and it contains the wallet, and just go down, don't enter anything, just type this per captcha. So just click on into that site. You can see here, which I said in the design. See here, wallet. I am giving a keyword theme as wallet. I don't know the product name also, but how many records are there in the IP Indian rights? That is a design rights. Maybe I said it should be a water bottle. The wallet is designed by an ex-inventor and it looks like a water bottle, and it might be a leather material or the shape is different. Design means how it looks. Then you could have asked a question now, madam, is it possible to get the pencil drawing to possible to get a design? Yes, it is possible. You can see the second row, first one, 308194 and 30112223. So these two are a pencil drawing. So this pencil drawing is protected and you will get a copyright of industrial design and getting granted within 1 year. So you are going to invest for the design protection is 1000 rupee. So within the 1000 rupee, your design is protected by IP India legally, and you can sell the product in a digital world, or sitting in front of the system. You can create a website and make a model of your wallet and circulate to the social media, and if anybody are like your wallet, they will buy. So this is what the secret of your mini project to be converted into a product, and the product is used by the X company, and that will be useful. So this is the one example. So I request all the customers and designers, you can see how many number of designs are there. There will be a 13 designs are available in India. So maybe you have drawn the wallet as new one. That is, if having an additional features, you go for filing a patent. The name will come under trademark and looks should be design. So if you wanted to know who is the designer, you click on this application number. Then the application number, it shows the number, filing date, when they filed. See here, 2022. So this is not an original one, might be in 3D designs also. So I request, if any of the one in the team is mechanical and background of mechanical, then they have the software for drawing in 3D pictures in animated view. So that picture will be helpful for the original look. Then the classes is a very important for the design. There is a 30 classes are there in India, but if it is the wallet design will come under water bottle. So you can see here class, pots, then all these containers informations will come under 9th class. So if you don't know the class, you click on the search, they will written already the 9-1. So this 9-1 you can select it directly. Then who is the applicant? You see Amit Joshi is a professor from Guru Nanak, and these are all the academic institutes. So academic institutes are more aware about of now the designs, the impact of the design, how shortly we are going to start the business or commercialize. So this is the simplest way to proceed further. Then you go for a patent and all. Patent means it is a long process, but design is very simple. I made you all within 5 minutes to draw a wallet, right? So like that, you can plan further. So these are the inputs which I wanted to give you now. If any kind of product you wanted to learn, you go with the search the item and see all the 13 designs. If among the 13 designs, your design is different than of these one, you proceed further to protect your wallet. Fine. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Very helpful. Thank you.
So it's not a fun, and with this fun game, we need to end up with how the values is, IP values are very important. So then we're coming to the slideshow. Yeah. So prior art, what we are searching in the IP India, that is called prior art. That exactly means that previously existing information. So you can see here the patent search. We are having a product or a patent search. Product search will be different. So priorly existing information we wanted to know. So that where it is available means either in the patent website or it is any kind of an classification system. So the next question is where to search, how to search, what to search. So all these will be related to the prior art search. So the prior art search means it having three inputs. There is in three intelligent techniques are which is involving in it. One is the technical intelligence, legal intelligence. The last one is the business intelligence. So company people, they wanted to make their product to attractive way. So business point of view, they are going to do many modification. Legal persons, it will be legally approved with the sites, and technically modification should be protected. All three is a combination of the inputs. So it should be available in the patent website, from the books and from the journals, or any advertisement catalogs which is available in the Amazon, Flipkart and YouTube. So the information known to the public means that is not to be patented, not to be get designed protected. So government documents, it's a paper magazines, papers, newspapers, illustrations. Illustrations are art. Art can be protected by X person. That is also a prior art. So with this, we can move on. The previously existing informations are evidence. So it does not need to exist that we are going to compare with the evidence itself. So I said already, the prehistoric cave painting, that is scripts, sculpture and cave painting, a piece of technology in the olden days, what they have written in the stones, those things and all will be called as traditional knowledge. So next coming to so where we are going to search with the features. So design is over. What the intellectual property organization they created is under the Paris Convention. They are going to be provide the support to all the individuals, that is World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO. Shortly we can call it as an WIPO or a WIPO. So patent cooperation treaty, it will be helping to get some inputs of the previously existing information in the all over the world. So not to search with the country wise, worldwide you can search with the help of WIPO. So I'm just sharing one more slide. How do we search from the WIPO? You can open your mobile phone and again we are going in the IP India. So you can go with the IP India, and now we are going to search. It's not this is an Indian patent site. We wanted to go with an World Intellectual Property Organization. So you can type WIPO directly. So the WIPO, there will be a trademarks, then patent scope. So under the patent scope only all the information will be stored. So you can click on the patent scope. So it will be open with the new window. I will share with that window. So if your persons are learning new, you just parallelly do along with me. If people are known already, let it be. You just see here the same wallet I'm going to type here. You can see all over the world, there will be an 11,022 are there. So the 11,022 are the inputs of the wallet designs, or the features are there in the world. You are going to you wanted to protect your wallet, you need to read all the 22 details. So all the 11,022 details you need to be studied one by one. So but it will take too long time duration, right? So what exactly you want, you can add the keywords from it. So adding the keyword, you should be use the open and close brackets, then only it will take the keywords, and you just look at here, the valid of the blue color highlighted information, it is called keywords. So whatever the things you are going to write, I'm just making into an smart. The word which we are using in nowadays, it is an smart, but smart means already it is a novel. But again, smart or any kind of gesture recognition. I'm using a gesture recognition or any kind of an barcode. I'm going to use a barcode. So gesture recognition, barcode, all should be there in my wallet. So I'm searching. What it will be do? It will be filtering. So among the 11,000 2022, see here, 115 details are having the keywords with smart, gesture, barcode, and then wallet. You just look into that. So the first keyword, what we are giving, majority will be there. There will be 12 pages are there. You can see all the 12 pages. So out of 115. So again, if we wanted to filter some more informations, so I'm going to use it is an IoT based. There is no IoT, so it might be. Okay, so this is the way you have to be search and filter. So this kind of a search is called keyword search. So what I am doing now, that is called a keyword search. So adding the keywords, you are filtering, that is called a keyword search. Then coming to the slides, then how many types of search are there? So there will be a title, abstract, description, drawings, claims, all should be there. This will be in the next session. You will discuss in a detail. I am telling how to search, where to search, what to search. So how to search? By using an WIPO. Where to search? In that WIPO, patent scope. Then what to search? By using a title or an abstract or description or drawings or any kind of a claims also will be there, but I am selected the keyword search to you. See here, the searchings are two types. One is the keyword search, the other one is the field search. So instead of field, keywords are very easiest and simple manner. It will be filter absolute. So that's why I'm using a keyword search. Other than that, there will be a classification search, inventor search, then non-patented literature search. All should be the searches which will help you to understand what is existing there in the market. After understanding only, you have to be design it. So the designer role is very, very important here. You are doing it for the future, not for the today. So if you think to do a wallet, the wallet design, what you are going to make it, that is for the future, not for the present. So you can remodify. Sorry guys, this from my side is internet disconnected. Yeah, so get into this topic. So these are the searches are there. One is the keyword search, the other one is the field search. You can prefer the keyword search is the simple and easiest way to search the patented information. Then next is the classification system. There is IPC, International Patent Classifications are used for all the countries. Exactly that US patents are using with the classification search itself. So right now, those who are a beginner, you should go with WIPO and a simple search, keyword search is enough. Then other searches are patentability, validity, invalidity, collection search, infringement, so many are there. So these are, you can see here, The informations are all the informations journals are giving a inputs of your product. Then that is called non-patented literature search. Is my screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, sir. So these are all called the peer-reviewed and registered journals are called non-patented literature search. So in 20th century, all the people working in the patent analyst in IP office, they used to check with the documents what is there with them. But nowadays, what we are in the 21st century, we are searching in front of the system. Now I used a platform called WIPO and IP India is a short form as INPAS, Indian or whatever the country it might be, sitting in front of the system, you will collect the various inputs of the existing information about the wallet. Yes, connectivity with your projects. Now, this is the very important topic which is useful to you. So, what is the key resources of converting project into an patent? This might be a question and answer session. So, I'll be completing by 120. So, what is the key resource of converting project into an patent? Guys, open to all.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the key resources of converting project into an patent? The key resources.
Innovation, ma'am. The novelty.
One is saying innovation.
Industrial application.
Sir, give the mic to the students. They may be very smart. They know the answer better than us. Come on, guys. The mic has to be circulated to everyone. Hereafter, the many questions are there. What is the key resources of an innovation? Shortly, we can call like that also.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, as the key resource, the project idea should have a specification like it would have all the specific details about what are we going to do, like the steps, and it should be a unique idea and it should be novel and it should not have been made earlier. Like it should not have any pre-made version of it or a prototype.
Yes, absolutely. Your answer is correct. Can you tell me with one word answer?
It should be
You
unique.
have given more keyword, 4 keywords used in your sentences. From that itself, you can pick it.
Ma'am, idea should be novel.
Very good. So you are coming to that. The key resources of innovation is called, what is the key resource? Ideas. Simply you can make it with idea. Without idea, no invention. Nothing should be converted. It is zero. So the key resources of your project also, it is idea. Without the idea, you cannot able to frame a title also. So this is the first question. So with this connecting, thank you. What is your good name, please?
Ma'am, Nishant.
Nishant. Excellent. Then I will get into the slide now. So the key resources of the project or a patent, it is called idea. So innovation is the key. Inside the innovation, there is ideas, plenty of ideas are behind there in it. So every successful entrepreneurs, they will be start with an idea. So that we can go one by one. So is the ideas are called innovations? Anybody else? Now we are going into an in deeper. Come on, guys.
Idea. Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes, I'm hearing.
Idea should be new and unique. Then we can call it innovation.
Ideas is already we said, but if see in this room around 30 people are there, means if all the 30 ideas are, we can call it as innovation. You have drawn all the ballots in the paper, right? So how many of you really wanted to convert into a real ballot by tomorrow or the next future? Ideas is already said by Nishant. Okay, very simplest way we can ask the question. When you started interacting with your supervisor for the first review, you have said your idea. And again, you are meeting with the supervisor with the second review and the third review. What is the difference between the idea and to the next level? Or completing with one semester. End of the semester, what you have done of the same project or the same idea? Idea plus?
Ma'am, ideas are just thoughts, ma'am. And when we are making it into reality, then it's known as innovation, I think.
Yes. So that one word, catchy word, can you tell me what is that exactly? At the end of your final year or a project or a semester end, you are going to review it of your entire model that will be adding with the beginning of your idea. Semester end, a team is going to meet a supervisor with some so and so. Fulfill the dash.
Prototype.
Yes, exactly. So you need to be convert your idea into an prototype. So the prototype model is not a user friendly. It might be an ugly prototype. And who is saying the answer? Can I know the name?
Umar. Umar.
Suraj?
Umar. Umar.
Maybe Sunil. Maybe my pronunciation is wrong. Okay, thank you. But the idea should be end with an that is implementation. So you can see in this picture, yeah, idea, and there will be a lamp. If the lamp is still in the idea level, we are unable to utilize the what is it usage of the lamp. So idea plus implementation, both should be a combination and given to the definition of innovation. So if idea is alone, you cannot go for a patent or a design or anything else. It should be implemented at least in the prototype stage. Then the future you can convert the ugly prototype into a reality, and the reality one has to be used. You can look into that lamp. So the bulb can be used by X customer, then the X customer giving inputs to the person. The person is remodifying. So many types of lamps are came now. That's all a implementation. So innovation, it should be an idea and implement, combination of these two. Then coming to that, what is the invention disclosure form, which I said already. The invention disclosure form is, it should have a problem. What is the exact problem of the invention going to be solved? So this will be repeated one. I'll skip this slide. Then what is the key resource of innovation also, which I asked you all. So all the ideas, it should be there. Coming to that, all the students, few of them really wanted to be an entrepreneur, or they wanted to convert the entrepreneurship into a startup. So that time definitely innovation is needed. So all the entrepreneurs are invested money? The next question goes to all of you. Only the middle desk people are answering. What about the last and then the front? The first row started with very much interesting.
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Are the entrepreneurs are invested money for their entrepreneurship?
Yes, ma'am. An entrepreneur must invest some money into their um, product before they can ask someone else for investment.
Might be in your perspective, yes, I can take your point, but the negativity in the question is people are saying that all the entrepreneurs are investing money. You don't go for the entrepreneur, you are far away from the family, you are investing more and more amount into that, it will be finally loss. So loss means we have to be replace the fail and loss. Either you can loss or win. This is a but loss replacement, the word which I am going to give it for you all, it is a learn. So from the loss you can learn, but not investing money. So all the successful entrepreneurs are invested not the money, they are investing time and brain. So these are the people are successful entrepreneurs nowadays, and they are not invested money, they are not invested so much of model making, they are invested only the time and brain. So with this we can move on to an example. You see here, what is this?
It's a lungi.
It's a dhoti. Have you seen the innovation, what is in it?
There's a pocket in the lungi.
Yes, it's yours laughing. I think it is like a fun, but the in K.R. Nagarajan. You see, K.R. Nagarajan, he is from Tamil Nadu, but he is not an engineer, and he is investing. He is not invested much money for this making up. It is a sticky type, right? It is a traditional wear, and there will be a sticker. You can see here there will be a sticker and then packet and making with the help of zip, and it is a comfortable keeping the mobile phone and the zip that is a sticky type. So it will be more comfort than the existing one. That identity, the inventor is observed, and every 3 months once the KR Nagarajan is earning money from this. Maybe it is an 120 rupee or 90 rupee or a 200 rupee, that doesn't matter. The profit of through this model, he is getting 25 lakhs 3 months once. So he is not invested much rupee for manufacturing the cloth. Cloth is not an invention. The golden stripe line is not an invention, but the invention is only the sticker and the side packet. So this is one example. Then coming to the engineering background, one question which I wanted to give you, you please search it in your mobile. Sri Harsha, he is a successful entrepreneur till date, but his entrepreneurship is completely failed. Why? Sri Harsha, I repeat the question. Sri Harsha is a successful entrepreneur till date, but his entrepreneurship is failed. Why? Till date, he is a successful entrepreneur, but his entrepreneurship is failed. I think you have your mobile phone, right? You just type, who is Sri Harsha? Can I know the answer? At least once in a year or a month or 6 months once or a 3 months once, you used his product or his consultancy service, by through your friends or through your family members, have you found? So we'll go on.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Are you there? Ma'am, I think you are muted. Hello, ma'am.
Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Now you are audible.
Yeah, thank you, sir. My side is a problem of the network. Sorry for that. So just I wanted to share the screen. Yeah. So which I wanted to complete now. 5 more minutes I will take it.
Ma'am, just a question. How long do you think you would need more?
Pardon, sir?
How long do you think you will need more?
No, no, 5 more minutes is enough.
5. Okay. Okay. Thank
Is my screen is visible now, sir?
you. Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Yeah, it's exactly on the Sri Harsha slide, right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Sri Harsha is a successful founder and of Swiggy, and his company was failed on the year of 2008, and he is taking and learning so many inputs from the customers and the company people who was competitor. Then finally, he made the company name as Swiggy. Then the innovation at the best, we can take it for the engineering background. So Bhavish Agarwal and Ankit. Ankit is the successful founder of Ola, and they have done successful entrepreneurship started with the mini project, and the mini project has to be converted as a company. Now they are the leading entire what is it, the urban cities with the app itself. They are not invested money, they are invested only the time and bright. They created app, and all the car holders are owners are asking him to invest. So this is the smart idea to giving an example. So Bhavish and Ankit is the best example. They are the engineers from IIT Bombay, and they have started a mini project from the beginning and end with the successful entrepreneur. So their entrepreneurship, they are earning money from the 1 year, 923 crores. So the profit from the Ola. So company is 923 crores per year. So this is what the input which I wanted to give you, and you should be proceed further to convert a mini project into the patented information. So the patented informations, there will be a different kind of applications are there. So you can see here various types of applications. So we'll end with the processing and the filing requirements. So there will be in various forms are there. Maybe the next session might be useful and they will be connecting with that one. So nowadays educational institution also pay less amount of fee and give the ownership to the college itself. So at the end, you need to be commercialize your product through your IP rights. So either by getting a license or selling or what is it, using by X persons, and all others should be there with the IP itself. So with this one, I will like to be end my session. Is there any questions are there? Open to all of you. And I hand over the session to the coordinator to complete formally.
Any queries from your side?
Ma'am, just one question I have. Like you have 2 granted patents and you have another
Yeah,
50
yeah.
that are published.
Yes, yes,
So,
sir.
so just can you briefly say how you went about, at what point you thought that, okay, I can convert this to a patent?
Sure, 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 sir. I think when you people are riding a bike, have you observed any kind of a problem will be there on the left side?
The left side,
When you are riding a bike, you are using both the hands in the by using a handlebar. Continuously you are rotating from the right side. So right side hand is frequently we are using, but left side, what is the problem in it? Because which we I faced, so I am went off with the solution itself. So right left side, what is the problem? We are most probably we are keeping the hand gets, this side should be getting red in color, and there will be a bulging will be happen. This is continuously happening to me. So what I thought is, handlebar is not my invention, but I wanted to invent something for reducing the stress and the wrist pain. So the hand along with the handlebar, which I made a separate device, and the device has to be attached with the handlebar. Then now I renamed it as semi stress released, wrist stress released semi rotatable handlebar for bike. So those who are riding a bike for half an hour is not an issue, but the bike riders, those who are love to ride a bike for more than 1 hour, or if they are continuously going for 3 hours journey, then what it happen at the time, definitely the wrist pain will be there. Unknowingly you are pressing that place and giving some massage, applying some oils. So that is my invention. So I applied and written by me. At the time, what had happened, when I applied the first time without the lawyer, the examiner is refused my application. Then second time I wrote again up to the examination, up to the hearing, and hearing I requested one lawyer. Then the lawyer has came along with me. That time legally it will be satisfied. So because the legal terminologies we may not be known, but we should be there. It is your invention. You should be explained in front of the controller to satisfy. It should be have a societal impact. Then now I'm going to planning to commercialize, because e-bikes are emerging nowadays. Because this kind of a handlebar, it is applicable for the that what to say, it is an gearless vehicle, not the gear vehicle. So gear vehicle means there is an acceleration, will be connectivity of the left side. So we should not disturb the existing system. So this is what my invention, the first one. And the second one is I did a solar and horticulture and agriculture sprayer. So in the farming industry, many kind of manufacturing products are available. But what had happened, the sprayer machines are huge in weight, and they are inbuilt with the motor, and the including the motor, and then the chemical liquid and body of all the products, it must be included 15 kg. So I reduce the weight up to 11 kg, and the motor is replaced by the battery, and it will be connected to the solar. Whenever it is getting dried with the power supply, we can rechargeable the battery with the solar power. And there will be an indicator, the indicator which will help how much liquid level should be there. So that is we can see with the voice message. So that voice message will help the farmer to refill the liquid. So these are the two inventions. Right now I got remaining 22 are in pipeline. I'm helping all the institutes to go for a design filing as well as the patent filing. I'm a certified IPR trainer. Whoever wants the training for a patent drafting for a 3 days, I will start with the hands-on session. Today I just giving a glimpse about how do we start the session in the online as well as the offline. So if I'm not be there, but I made you people to do something with the theme itself. This is what the intention of my talk. I think I hope completed everything. Anything from your side?
Thank you, ma'am, for the answer.
Yes, yes, sir.
Thank you, Mary, again for your valuable suggestions and comments on this intellectual property. Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to request everyone to have the lunch arranged in the quadrangle. We'll meet again around 2:30.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and thank you the management to organizing such kind of programs to the participant. So I thank participants especially for the patient listening and then the comfortable zone. So thank you one and all.